Shabba-da-doo. Shabba-da-doo. We're going to go through our list. If you guys want to get in on the list, all you get to do is drop your zodiac sign. Comments down below. You guys make it on the list. Okay, remember that we are skipping people who have not hit the like, the follow, the share button. Make sure you guys do that. So some incense going. I gotta go live on TikTok.
Don't do that. Tess. I've gotten these so that I've gotten her the 80 screens and all that.
Okay, let's get you guys over here. Do I have any juice? It's dead. Died on us, y'all. Okay, we got to the charge. We in the game. All right, what's up, you guys? So we're gonna add people on the list. You guys can hit that like, the follow, the share button. As you guys hit the like, the follow, the share button, you guys go to get in on our list. We already saw people from the list from earlier. We're gonna be knocking those people off the list as well. So make sure that you guys stick around so you don't miss your turn. But if you do miss your turn, you guys can always go over to the YouTube, okay? Watch this live on YouTube. Sirron the Shaman on YouTube, and you guys be able to get your readings if you guys miss it, all right? My YouTube is attached over here as well. So let's see now. We got Sam. What's up with you, Sam? You need to hit that like, follow, share button, baby. Let me put you on here. Sam is a Libra. Okay, Sam, I got you on the list. Yeah, you make sure you hit that like, follow, share before it's your turn, or you will get skipped. Let's go ahead and start today off with let's do Tia the Libra. Tia the Libra, how you doing, baby? Now, whenever you hop in here and check out this live or this message later on, just let you know we're gonna look to your love, your money, your spirit message, see what we got for you at this time. Okay, we got a few cards popping up for you at this time, but I wanna. Hold on, we at the Versace. Hold on, I about to say, I don't got my Ray-Bans over here. I don't feel like getting up, so we just gonna slide over there, you know what I'm saying? We got the bright ass lights on us, so I like to have a little bit of shade, you know? So let me just go ahead and throw this on real quick, T. Tia, whatever your name was. And let's get the, let me just get myself right real quick. Okay, all right. Now I'm feeling like me. Sorry, I had a goddamn. I just got back from going to HEXES altar, right? Hecate is mother of witches, you know. Hecate is a great energy to work with. She has an altar in a temple out here at a shop in Burbank called the Crooked Path, and I like to go over there or whatnot and bring flowers to the altar, you know, sit down and talk to the deity, which is always a great thing to do or whatnot. Okay, so I'm in the vibe right now. We got healing family issues, okay? The realms of love. It says, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. You know, I feel like that you need to get into the energy of forgiving, you know, maybe forgiving your father for not being around for your mother, you know, or maybe forgive your mother for pushing your father away, or maybe forgive your parents for both being there but not being there for you. You know, I feel like that there needs to be a fix going on here where you kind of release that energy, because you know, oftentimes we don't realize it, but it's kind of like this. We can get in the energy of doing the things that our parents did. You know, you hated your father because he was so verbally abusive. Now you go finding yourself verbally abusing your spouse, you know, verbally abusing your kids, you know, the same thing that would happen before. So I feel like that there might be some love traumas that you had seen that traumatized you that you need to work on, because it's reflecting. You know, the only reason why this reflects is because we're the ones that's meant to heal this situation. So I feel like you need to work on that part of yourself. You need to move in logic, okay? That's how you're going to fix the situation here, is by moving in logic, all right? You know, here's what logic is, all right? Maybe your mother believed that your father was always cheating, okay? Well, let's logically think about it at this time. Your daddy ain't even had no motherfucking money, so why would anybody want to why would he be cheating, okay? He ain't even got the money to cheat. So, you know, your mom was just tripping, all right? You know, that's the type of energy I mean, you know, where you got to really look at a situation logically and say, am I being logical in the situation, or am I just doing things because I've seen it in my childhood? You know, as you really look within, I feel like the answers are going to come to you. It's going to be laid out easily, okay? You just got to use that logic at this time, not emotion. We got the Money Matters card. It says money matters a lot now. Watch your expenses and save up for the future. You need to be prepared for the unexpected. Which I do feel like, you know, is always a good thing too, but you do have the hermit popping up for you at this time, you know, so it might be very good for you to take the time to save, you know, for you to look at times that maybe in your past of your finances, where you have won and when you have lost, you know, when you've had money and when you've had it at a dime, you know, and, you know, ask yourself, do you want to be back there? You know, no, I don't want to be broke like that ever again. Okay, then what can I do to keep myself from being there? Do I have a nest egg? Am I saving? Am I making more money? You know, am I looking for opportunities to make more money? I feel like you kind of really got to go over everything, and as you do, that's just going to make everything start to really flow for you, you know. But first you kind of got to go through everything and look over these things, and then that's when the door is going to open up for you, baby. Now I look over into your next message, in the message of spirit message. You have the grooves. It says express yourself through rhythm movement by drumming and dancing. So, you know, it's all about the rhythm for you at this time. What's up, London? What's up, baby? You know, so I do feel like that express yourself through rhythm and movements by drumming and dancing. You gotta put yourself kind of in a vibe, you know what I mean? Using frequencies might be good for you at this time as well. I feel like that things are gonna work out for you when it comes towards your financial situation. Things are gonna work out for you just fine. But it's like as you start to place focus on what you're manifesting, on the things that you're wanting, then that's when things are going to really start to flow for you. But you kind of got to really replace focus, kind of go a bit harder at this time to allow that to come through for you. You know, other than that, I don't know. Share a lot, baby. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our next one. We got popping up at this time. We got Ramika the Taurus. All right, now for those of you guys who want to get on the list, y'all need to hit that like, follow, share button, repost live. After you guys have hit that like, the follow, the repost button, I'll be happy to put you on my list. You know, but we're only adding people who have hit the like, the follow, the share button, okay? So make sure you guys do that. While we're taking people on the list. Hey, make sure you guys also chime in the mornings for live yes or no questions. Okay, let's see what we're going to add on the list this time. Let's get Shanti Love. Oh, that's Shanti Leo. Shanti Leo. Got you on my list, baby. Let's see what we got over here at this time. Let's get I don't know. I didn't see Dana. I didn't see you hit that share button, that repost button, Dana. You need to make sure you hit that share repost. Diamond, I didn't see you hit the share and the repost. You need to make sure you hit that share and the repost. Okay, make sure that you guys are adding the things or hitting the things you need to hit. All right, that way I can add you on my list. And let's see now. Let's add Dana the Gemini. Okay, let's see now. We're adding Stephanie the Aries. Steph, got you on my list. What's up, Mary the Aquarius? Who else we add on the list this time? Faith, you need to hit that like, follow, share button. What's up, titties? You need to hit that like, follow, share button. Okay, make sure you guys hit the like, follow, share button, drop your zodiac sign. I am Rose. What's up, Rose? Hit that like, follow, share button. Okay, let's see now. Let's get titties, the Cancer. Titties got some. What? Titties got some goddamn. Yeah, y'all better not play. I almost took a trip to Canada one time. Let's see next one we got over here in the live today. We got coming up next. Sharon, I didn't care for this. Keep posting your zodiac sign so I can add you on the list. Because if you share it and everything, I might not be able to see you share, see your zodiac. You post your zodiac sign because sometimes it's like when you're posting, it doesn't show them on this screen. So post it multiple times. For those watching on Facebook, post it multiple times. That way the system can pick it up, and that way I can see it. If you ever are dropping your zodiac sign on Facebook and you don't see me actually say anything, it's because that the pages are catching up. All right, I see Christine, I see Fernando, I see a few of you guys on Facebook now. I'm adding you on the list too. All right, let's get Christina Scorpio. Christina got you on the list. Let's get Fernando, the Gemini. Ferd, the Gem. I got you on my list. Okay, let's add some more people over here on TikTok. Who we got on TikTok? Let's get Diamond. What's up, Diamond? Now remember, if you guys want to skip the line, it's $25 to skip the line. You guys will get a full reading. You guys won't have to wait in line for this stuff right here. All you guys can do is send in $25 to the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle at this time. Let's get Aisha, the Aries. Diamond, what's your zodiac sign? Aries. Let's get Tanita, the Gemini. Tanita, the Gemini, I got you on the list. All right, are we adding anybody else going once? Oh, Zine. Zenabelle? We want to call you Zine. Zenabelle. Your mother was on drugs, wasn't she? Let's see now. Zine, let's put you on the list. Who's this? Zenob. Tom Zenob. Zenob, okay. I know I'm gonna remember your name now, okay. Ah, man, that was good. Zenob. Decline, get out of my line. Let's see now. Zenob is, what is Zenob? Zenob, you sweetish. Zenob. You're Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Now I'm probably pissed right now. This is just all fun and games, and don't be mad. I'm just playing around. It's correct. Alright, cool. We got Derek just checking in, show some more support. What's up, Derek? Good thing popping alive. Are we adding anybody else in the list before I move on? Anybody else I gotta add going once? Am I adding anybody else in this list? We got Buck on TikTok said, just came back to tell you that you were right. You said my ex will come looking for me, and he did! Exclamation point, most definitely. Remember, this is the home of the always accurate, on-point readings. Whatever these cards are telling you, it's not even magic, okay? You know, it's like this. We are all in the collective consciousness. Science has proven that our thoughts sit up here, okay? Our thoughts sit up in this realm, up here, and then we can pull down thoughts almost like we're downloading from the cloud, right? You know, this is science, all right? This is all facts. So, you know, when we think of it in that manner, when we're using tarot cards, it's easy for you to connect into somebody else's energy so long as you know how to use the cards. The cards interpret the deep mind, the subconscious deep mind. So it's home of the always accurate, on point readings. All right, now, are we adding anybody else in the list? Thank you for coming back and performing and confirming that for me, okay? I appreciate your love, baby. Now, we added anybody else? Let's see now. I see Tan, the Cancer Tan. You need to hit that like, the follow, the share button. Remember, you guys, those you guys just now hopping in live, hit the like, the follow, the share button. That's the only way you guys will get on the list. We are skipping people who have not hit the like, the follow, the share button, okay? So make sure that you guys do that. And then drop the zodiac. Let's get Gina, the Aquarius. Gina Aquarius, what was yours? Nurse Mama? She said, call me Nurse Mama. I mean, Ella, you're already on the list. You're already on the list. You don't need to send yours in. Okay, baby, you sending $25 to the Cash App? We're gonna have to take a pause, and she did, yeah. Yep, so 25 to the Cash App. All right, so we're gonna step in for Tanita. Your name is, you're Scorpio. Don, your name is Don, you're Scorpio. Don is Scorp. All right, I got you on the list. All right, so you guys, we're gonna take a second real quick. Tanita, what's up with you, baby? We're gonna put $25 holla by your name. Okay, so we're gonna dive into it for Tanita. She just paid to skip the line, so we're gonna go ahead and let her go first and foremost. Remember, if you guys are wanting to get on the list, you guys need to hit that like, the follow, the share button. If you guys hit the like, the follow, the share button, you guys will be able to get on the list. Okay, if you guys haven't hit the like, you guys haven't hit the follow, if you guys haven't shared or reposted the live, you're gonna get sketched. Okay, now Tanita, let's listen to your love, your money, spirit message. See what you got for you at this time. Bell. And let's give you a Ganesha message as well. Ooh. Okay, check it out. So, from Ganesha. Alright, so check this out. First and foremost, as soon as I start to try and do this reading, I feel like, I don't know, like I got phlegm in the back of my throat, and I have to clear the way. And what I'm hearing for you is that that's an analogy for you, that there's been some things that have been in the way, you know, some things that might have been like causing holdups or slowdowns, or things to be moving faster or slow down a little bit, something like that. And all that, whatever was in the way is being cleared out the way, first and foremost, okay? You're going to be able to enter into a time of relaxation. All right, that's what Ganesha is saying for you at this time, is that you're going to be able to enter into a time of relaxation where things are finally going to, like, just all the things that were slowing up or blocking are going to just move the fuck out the way and allow you to be able to get this sense of rest and peace. You've been doing a good job as well, okay? Now, in your realms of money, you have finances and career. Check this out. It says financial issues are a factor right now in your love life, okay? Or in your love life right now, you know? So I do feel like you have the Seven of Swords popping up behind that. You know, with the Seven of Swords energy, I feel like you might need to be a little bit delicate in a situation, you know? If you're looking for love, if you're looking for a relationship, then I would keep, like, my relationship or my finances to myself when I speak on anything. If there are people who's wanting to go out or do some things like that, I would just be like, oh, I'd much rather go to a picnic. I'd much rather do something like, I'm not into materialism, you know? I feel like you kind of need to be a bit strategic with the situation. Even if you're getting some money out of a person or something like that, I feel like you kind of need to be a bit more strategic at this time when it comes towards your realms of love. Because you have the Seven of Swords. So you also want to kind of watch people, you know, you also want to kind of watch people that you deal with and make sure that they're not just with you, so that way they can take from you, you know what I mean? Like from knowing you over all this time that you've been getting readings done by me, you're a very giving person. You look out for people. You're very giving, you know, you hold it down or whatnot, you know? And so people, you got to make sure that you're holding it down for the right people. Not for people who just are like, I can get it out of her. She'll do it. I can get it out of her. But for people who are like, she can get it out of me, and I can get it out of her. You know, if she needs it, she can come to me, and if I need it, I know I can go to her. Make sure it's just really received like that. Okay, that's what I'm picking up in the realms of love. And your overall message of career, you have people skills. It says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, a counselor, a salesperson, or the head of a company or your own company. Now, I feel like that this is definitely true for you. I feel like that it's almost like you've done a lot, but you haven't done shit yet. You know what I mean? Like you still have so much more life that the universe has for you. It's like your journey was like, all right, cool. This was great. I've been doing great on this right here. But the universe is like, yeah, that was just training you though, okay? That was training you for what we're about to take you into this next stage in your life, you know? I feel like that you have bigger dreams than what you're doing right now. You know, you have these bigger dreams, these these bigger goals that you already have and you can see yourself doing. You know, you have the vision and whatnot, and these things are coming into fruition. The only reason you have the vision is because, you know, it's your mission. Oh, I like that. Hello, we might use that. The only reason you got the vision is because it's your mission, okay? Don't mess up the transmission, you know what I'm saying? So I really do feel like that, you know, this is something that you've envisioned for yourself in the realm of finances. This might not be, if you don't have a certain like career envision, you might have a certain lifestyle that you have envisioned, you know, but I feel like that the what you want, you're attracting to you, okay? What you desire, you are attracting to you, all right? So make sure that you're using these people skills, especially if you're in a place right now where you're asking, what can I do? You know what I mean? What's something that I can do? What is the thing that can be done, that I can do to go to the next level or to level up in some way? It says people skills. That's what you can do, okay? Once again, being a diplomat, a counselor, you know, I have people that pay me around $10,000 for me to do one-on-one counseling with them. A counselor is great money, you know, and it says you're good with people. You can even be a salesperson. You can sell that counseling that you do to a person or whatnot. And it says, or the head of your own company, okay? Which I feel like that you just, like I said, you just have big energy, so that's something I would definitely make you too. We got Camel in your last message. We have Camel. It says, trust that you have the resources to get you through any challenges before you. You got to really trust that you do have the resources to get you through any challenges or anything that you've been dealing with or that you have dealt with in the past. All these things were moved out the way, and the difficulty that you were going through is coming to its close with the Six of Swords, okay? You're moving on to smoother waters, calmer energy. Rest is coming in for you at this time. That's the message I got for you today, and your $25 holla, baby. Let everybody know how that resonates for you in the comments down below. Even though you already been doing, you've been saying, yes, that is facts, that's accurate. I'm glad it resonated for you, baby. So awesome. I needed to hear this. I'm glad to do it for you, baby. Thank you for supporting the page today and purchasing your reading. All right, let's see what we got coming up next. So we got coming up next, I think it was, we're about to do Ramika. Yeah, I think we're about to do Ramika. What we got for Ramika? We're gonna add more people onto the list in 1 minute, you guys. We're gonna add people on the list. After this reading, we'll add more people on. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me get this started. Okay, Ramika, let's go and talk about it for you at this time. Now, Ramika, if you're watching this now or you're watching this recording, make sure you hit the like, follow, and share button, and make sure that you also comment your name down below. I'll put you back on the list, baby. All right, now we got, could this be the one? You've already met your romantic partner. So this could be the one. You've already met your romantic partner. I do feel like that, you know, you could have already, or you have already met this person that you're supposed to be with. You know, you could be wondering to yourself, you know, where's my love? Or where's my forever person going to come into my life? The universe is like, they're already there. You just haven't recognized it yet. This could be like a friend. This could be somebody that you are currently dating. This could be somebody you're currently with, you know, that maybe you have been having a couple arguments with, and you're like, man, we haven't been on the same page like we used to be, and that's just a season that you're going to come out of. Now, you do have the Nine of Pentacles popping up for you at this time. I do feel like with this Nine of Pentacles energy, it is saying for you that there is times of abundance coming through for you. You know why? It's because you know how to do the, I see, baby, can I go next if I send 25? Yes, you can go next when you send 25 in. Remember, anyone who sends in $25 is to skip the line, okay? So you guys are skipping the line. You don't have to wait. You're up next whenever you guys send $25 in, okay? All right, so now, like I was saying, though, so this Nine of Pentacles, I feel like that that, you know, you're able to do the things that that might be harder for other people. You know, where even in a relationship, things might feel hard. You know, it's only you ever heard that saying, God's not going to put more on you than you can bear. You know, God gives the toughest battles to his soldiers, right? You know, with that's what this card reminds me of. There's these grapes. You know, grapes in this card represent something that's hard to grow. Others can't do it, but you can do it, which brings you wealth and success and stability. So in your realms of love, I feel like that you being able to deal with people, you've been able to deal with a person, you're a person, you know, keep pushing forward. When others might quit and others would give up, you're able to keep going forward, which is going to make your relationship last and be just fine, okay? Or which is going to be the thing that pulls in a relationship if you're single. When I look into your overall spirit message, I mean your realms of career, you have outside forces. Unknown figures are driving the situation. You may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon. You will be okay. Oh yeah, definitely some type of outside forces with this situation right here. You know, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. I feel like that you're doing what you can, and because you're doing what you can, Spirit is doing what it can. You know what I mean? Spirit is doing everything that it can do for you to assist you and to help you at this time. You know, but it's about you also doing your part as well. You doing this right here, because you can see Spirit is watching over time. It's going to bring so much success into your life. I feel like when you saw other people have success, and now it's going to be your turn. This year, you're going to get to glow up. Last but not least, you have the Boar Spirit. It says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victoriously, okay? We have the 10 of Cups popping through. Wish fulfillment coming through for you at this time, which I feel like is coming through, baby. I feel like you're going to have a wish fulfillment, something that you've been wanting, something that you were desiring in your life is going to come through for you, right? This could be in the realms of love, especially with the cups, you know. But like I said, face your problems head on. You'll emerge victoriously. You got to not be afraid to like charge in at this time. Okay, so I'm getting for you at this time, baby. We got coming up next, we have Laura. What's up, Laura? Laura said, I sent in my $25 holla. All right, then, baby, I got it for you. I got you on live. So we got coming up next. It's going to be Laura. Okay, Laura, let's dive into it for you at this time. Now, Laura, single in a relationship, or a situationship. Tell me what's going on with you, baby. Or the spiritual. Talk to me, spirit. Okay. All right. You right there. Some type of soulmate. Oh, you just started? How's it feeling? Feeling kind of fresh, feeling kind of cool? I feel like when it comes towards this person, you need to give it time. You know, I feel like this person, you know this person from another life. Maybe another reality. You know, where you two are together in a different reality, and now it's like as we've been jumping these realities, and we've been jumping these last few years ever since we got into 2020, really. You know, now you're in a reality with this person. You know, and I thought this person is really like some type of soulmate. They got some type of soulmate energy coming in for you. You also, well, you're gonna have a child with this person. Okay, I know we got trust popping up for you. We have this situation calling for you. You're gonna have a girl with this individual, okay? It's gonna be a girl child, all right? Don't worry, I don't feel like it's gonna happen as soon as you guys have sex or like that. But you and this person are, mark my words, you're going to have a child with this individual, okay? Now you have, this situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? Situation is calling for you to have faith. You have the Empress popping up for you at this time. You know, I do feel like with this Empress energy popping up for you, it is saying that this is something that you manifested, okay? Straight up, you manifested. It's like, whether it's you saying, oh man, I'll show a level relationship like that. I would love somebody to treat me like that or to do that for me. I would love to have, whether it's not you just saying it or you thinking it or you visualizing it, intentional or not, this is something that you manifested towards yourself, okay? And I really feel like that this right here is something that, like, you guys have had some type of marriage in a past life. Like, this person is within your family line or something like that, or, you know, like when it comes towards the afterlife. So this is somebody that's within, like, you know, I don't know if you ever heard the theory where they say two people, or when you come here, you know, you'll be like, today or this time I'm going to be the father, and you can be like, okay, well this time I'm going to be the mother, and then you can switch, and the next time we're going, all right, this time, you know, I feel like that you did a great job as a mother, but I did a terrible job as a father, you know, so I want to come back as the father. All right, well this time I want to work on being a child. I'll come back as a child. You know, that close-knit, okay? So when you have your twin flame, you know what I mean, which you were made, and then you have your twin flame, you two are split apart. This is why you guys come back together. The divine masculine and the divine feminine. That's the energy I feel with this situation right here. I feel like it's just a very strong connection, okay? All right, now let's go to your realms of career. You have influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinion are important. Social media. Straight up, off top, you already know what I'm gonna say. Get your ass on some skits, some videos. You know, even if you're not making skits, even if you're talking about shit that's going on in the world, you need to make some videos, content, straight up, okay? If you're already making content, I want you to start using ChatGPT to amplify your content. So here's how you'll do this. You'll do something like, you'll say, chat, here's a topic that I want to talk about. What are 5 viral ways I can approach this topic in a video? And it will give you 5 viral things you can say, give you a hook, and give you everything. Post those videos. I feel like that you need to do some posting. You know, if you feel nervous to put your face out or whatnot, then like I said, you need to do something along the lines of video or interviews, or using your voice, so you don't have to show your face, but speak your voice. You know, speak your voice, speak your truth. These are the things that's going to open the doorway for you. Now, you do have the Judgment card popping up for you at this time. I feel like where things might have been a little bit dead for you, it's like things are coming back to life. You know, this could even be past work or past jobs or past opportunities that are coming back around at this time for you, okay? It could be like, you know, you might have had certain things that you wanted to do as a child, or certain things, dreams that you had before, that you were like, you released it because, you know, you got older, you're like, I got bills now. You know, it could even be things like that are coming back around, these opportunities that are coming back around for you. Like I said, we've jumped dimensions here. It's like the things that maybe weren't working for you before. I tried this or I tried that, Shaman. Things that weren't working for you before are now working for you now. You can manifest what you're wanting at this time. You can definitely have it. Okay, so I do feel like there's something coming back for you at this time when it comes to the realms of finance, okay? And now, last but not least, you do have the cat spirit popping for you at this time. It says, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish over dependency on others, okay? And then we have the Two of Cups, soulmates. You know, so I do feel like that it's like, I feel like this cards are saying it's time for you to get your ass engaged and married, okay? That's kind of what I I've had this conversation. It's like, all right, so I need to stop being a kid. So I need to stop, you know what I mean? Depending on friends, depending on all those other type of situations, you need to get you a family, okay? And I feel like that the universe is putting you in this position now, where it has you and your soulmate coming together, so that way you can go further. You know, it's in a way. I feel like it's saying that you're going to be able to have some type of connection with this individual that's going to kind of open other doors for you as well. Okay, so I'm here for you today. At this time, listen to your Ganesha message and see what we got for you. Now you have innocence. Okay, innocence. So I do feel like at this time you gotta. Innocence is this right here. It's in a way it's not about you trying to be fake pure, you know, fake humble. Oh, I'm innocent because I don't have sex, or something like that. No, innocence is you owning up to the things that you want in life. You owning up to the things that you desire in life. You know, and not being afraid to go for the things you desire in life or the things that you want. Not letting somebody else try and shame you for your beliefs, not letting somebody else make you feel nervous, you know, when you need to be out here saying some things, making some videos, letting your voice be heard, okay? You know, that's the innocence that this is speaking on, okay? So I feel like that Ganesha is saying that at this time, you know, you need to kind of be a bit more expressive about what you believe in, and things will work out for you, baby, okay? That's what I'm giving you today, and your $25 holla. Let me know that for you in the comments down below. All right, we got coming up next, we got Mimi the Sag. What up, Mimi? You're very welcome, baby. Thank you for supporting the page today. I appreciate the love. Let's see what we got for Mimi coming up next. All right, now, for those of you guys who want to make it in on this list, you guys can drop your zodiac sign in the comments down below. If you guys drop your zodiac signs in the comments down below, I'll put you on the list. I don't mind. Okay? Now, the only people that will be able to skip the line are people like my friend Laura here, who just purchased a reading. People like my friend Tanita, who purchased a reading as well. You are the only ones who are skipping the line, okay? So, you know, make sure that you guys, if you want to get your reading done quickly, you skip the line. All right, now let's see now. Who am I adding on this page? Am I adding anybody else going once? Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Kick, TikTok. Am I adding anybody else going twice? And on to the next is going to be Mimi. All right, Mimi, let's go ahead and dive into it for you at this time. So, Mimi, you have attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yes, you do attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. You know, I feel like you know, you could have gotten out of a situation recently that you're going to be getting some type of information on. You know, maybe you're getting some type of downloads. Maybe somebody's exposing some things. You know, maybe the streets are talking or something. But I feel like that you're going to be gaining some type of knowledge or information. You know, about a situation which might make things help you to live more in the moment, especially as you go through the separation. Like, you can find this person was talking to somebody else during this whole time that you guys were together or something like that, you know what I mean? So I feel like that this information is going to be used to kind of help push you or catapult you into fully moving into your newness, fully moving into something different at this time, okay? Or fully ending or breaking something else off. In realms of money, you have passage. It says your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discovery as you go. Okay, you know, you have the Ace of Wands popping for you at this time. I do feel it with this right here, this discovery card. It's saying you got to go for what you're passionate about. What is new, okay? What new can you do? What new can you do to push forward? What new can you do to make something happen? I feel like that as you really tap into the new and you really focus on the new, things are going to work out for you. Last but not least, you do have the Warrior Spirit that says remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to the signs and the omens and let those dictate your choices and decisions. Pay attention to the signs and omens with the devil. Yeah, you need to make sure that you're not getting caught in some type of toxic or some type of bad situation, all because of like sex. We have a lot of sex cards popping up here, you know, so make sure that you're not getting yourself caught up in some type of negative or bad situation, because, you know, you're dealing with a person that you know you should have cut out your life. You're dealing with a person that you know you should have removed from your circle or removed from you, or you know you shouldn't really be fucking with, you know, but you know, the lust, you know, but you know, the pleasure. So it's like, make sure that you're being on it at this time. You know, I also feel like when it says, you know, pay attention to the signs and the omens and remain vigilant, I also feel like that, you know, consistency tells all, okay? You know, when I first started doing readings, there was a lot of readers. There was a lot of readers that were doing readings. You know what I mean? It's not so many now, okay? There are a lot of people that were doing readings, they stopped, okay? You know, once things slow down, and once that slows down, people stop. So, you know, the real will be able to last into the end, okay? So, that's what I'm doing for today. Your message, baby. Hey, look at the comments down below. You did. We got coming up next, Self the Aries. What up, Self? All right, now for those of you guys who have not, y'all need to make sure you guys hit the like, the follow, the share button. If you guys have not, make sure you guys hit the like, the follow, the share button. Remember, we're skipping people who have not hit that like, that follow, that share button. If you guys want to be able to make it in on the list, you need to have made sure that you guys have hit that like, that follow, and this share button, okay? That's what we're going to be able to get you guys on the list, right? And let's see now. Not now. It said America is the witchcraft hub of the world. I believe it. I think it's accurate. Okay. Yes, Self. Okay, now remember, for those of you guys who have not, make sure that you guys hit the like, the follow, the share button, that we guys can be able to get stuff on the list and reading. Now, if you guys have not, make sure you guys purchase your $25 Skip the Lines. Now, you guys have to sit through the list. You know, as you guys purchase your $25 Skip the Lines, you guys will be able to get yourself done immediately. Other than that, sit back, get on the list, take your time. You guys will get yourself a reading done as long as you're within the time limit. Now, right now, we have, what was your name again? Self, the Aries, that we're going to do for. Let's see what we got for Self. Down, down, down. One card. Down. Alright, Self, let's go ahead and talk to you real quick. Ooh. I ain't never even seen that card pop up. Let's talk about it. So, Self, you do have the chemistry card popping up for you. Before I begin, so like I said, for those of you guys who have not, if you guys are in need of the world's most powerful spell working, okay, and Sirron the Shaman, I want to be able to have my little back to me. You know, I want to read some reviews. We have a stack of reviews here. If you guys want to make it in on the stack and you guys have worked with me before, make sure you guys send in your reviews to 682-446-0265. Okay, whether you guys are sending reviews on readings or spell working, send your reviews in the 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. Let's read this one here. So this is a spell, a recent spell I did for a client to be able to have the person return to them before Valentine's Day. We have our obsession spell, $5,000 obsession spell. We had it half off for the Valentine's Day savings. They got on that, okay? So I want to read what they had to say. They say, hey, I have a review for you today. I say, hey, awesome, send it over. They say, so he came back before Valentine's Day, just like I wanted. different energy, more love. She said, me, him, and my son together. Thank you so much. And she sent me this picture of them. You know, so if you're in a situation right now where you're saying to yourself, Sirron the Shaman, that's what I need in my life, okay? You know, I need something like that. God damn, what can I do to make my person be with me and be about me? You know, my spell will bring your person back to you within 1 to 7 days time, okay? So if you're wanting to work with the world's best in witchcraft, you guys want to contact me, 682-446-0265. That's 682-446-0265. Now we got chemistry. It says this is a strong magnetic attraction here. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. I feel like there definitely is. You know, you have the 6 of Cups. Definitely could be some type of one-night stand, or you guys could be moving pretty quickly when it comes to matters of sex, okay? It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio if you're looking for love. Now, if you're currently in a relationship, I do feel like that there's going to be some type of like a date. You guys can be going on a date night or something like that coming through for you at this time. When we look into your realms of money, we have magic. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit, okay? Then we have the 10 of Swords. So I do feel like something's come to a close. Something's coming to an ending in your financial life. Maybe it's an old job you used to do, or it could be anything, but it's come to a close. And then we have magic popping up here saying that, you know, you have the power to use your magic to attract anything you want. You gotta attract something new. I feel like that as you attract this new thing flowing in for you, everything's gonna start to really flow at this time. But you got to use magic. I want to show you. I was saying this earlier in my live today. So what you want your Chase account to look like? What you want your Chase account to look like? You want your bank account to look like something like this. Okay? You know, that's a good starting ground. You don't want to bring it up to stay there by any means, okay? Don't stay there, but you know, you want to start off with something like that, you know what I mean? But all that's going to come in as you use your magic. Now we have the Tiger. It says you're being called upon to provide leadership. Trust that you are capable of doing so, because you are. You have the Strength card popping for some. I feel like you really got to kind of look at your strengths. Stop looking at the things that you're not good at. So look at the things that you are good at. As you really look at your strengths and the things that you do, you're going to see that things will start to expand and flow for you, okay? But you got to really kind of tap in at this time, okay? So I'm going to today and your message, family. Let me know the comments down below. What up, what up, what up? Free, how you doing, family? See you over there on the, what's that, Twitch? Okay, let's see what we got coming up next time. We got Cheetah. What's up, Cheetah? I'm going to dive into it for Cheetah at this time. We're looking to the Love.Money.Spirit message. Those of you guys who have not, you need to hit that like, the follow, the share button. Remember, we're skipping anybody who has not hit the like, the follow, the share button. So make sure you guys hit that like, that follow, that share button. Send $25 in to skip the line, so that way you guys don't have to sit back and wait 3 hours for your turn. Yeah, but you'll be able to have your turn a lot faster, okay? But that's only for people who have sent in their $25 hollers to skip the line. Okay, let's see now. All right, let's talk about it. So you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or your spiritual path. So, you know, I do feel like that this could be saying that you could be in some cultic shit, okay? And some of the people that you could be interested in might be in some Catholic shit or some Muslim shit or some religious things, you know? So don't let your path interfere with when it comes to your realms of love. Make sure that you're manifesting the right things. If you know, whatever path you're on spiritually, try and pull a person towards you who's on the same path. it'll make your life so easier. So you have the Sun card popping up for at this time. I do feel like that the universe is going to be looking out for you in realms of love, really shining a light on things for you, so that way you can kind of see what you need to do, what you shouldn't do, okay? And I feel like it's going to be a very good time as you move forward. When I look into your realms of money, you have short term. This position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries, you'll find something even more fulfilling and purposeful in the future. I feel like you definitely will find something more fulfilling and purposeful in the future. You know, as you push forward, things are going to open up for you in such a way. You know, you do have this Page of Swords saying that you kind of got to be patient. You got to watch as your manifestations coming for you. Don't kind of rush into anything at this time. I don't feel like rushing is the best thing for you to do, but I do feel like taking your time and going for what you desire is what's going to open up doorways for you. Now let's look over into your realms of spirit message. You have October, okay? You have the octopus popping up. It says practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms, okay? So changing things up, maybe changing your hair, maybe changing your look. You know, you do have the Six of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel like that you kind of got to switch some things up. You got to find what's giving energy and give back to that, okay? The things that aren't giving energy towards you, don't waste your energy on that, all right? You know, but if something is giving back towards you, you know, if you're sowing and reaping, then keep sowing. But if you're sowing and sowing, don't keep sowing, okay? Straight up, straight up. That's what I'm getting for you at this time in your message, family. Everybody knows in the comments down below. We got Azul, the Aquarius. Where's Azul? What's up, Azul? All right, so I got you coming up next in your realms of love, money. Ooh, spirit message. Azul, they want to talk to you today. And I'm here for it. While I'm here. Thoth. Boy, I keep on seeing this boy Thoth, man. Oh my gosh. Keep seeing this bird everywhere. Like a stork. Keep seeing storks everywhere. Oh my gosh. Trying to get to me, trying to talk to me. I know you are, and we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna chop it up. So we got the blue heron that says, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Okay? Stand up for what you believe in spite of any disapproval from others. I do feel like that, you know, you could be confused right now. You know, you could be in a place of confusion where you're like, I'm not sure if I want to continue a relationship, but you know, family and friends want me to or whatnot, but I don't know if I'm even still in love with this person anymore. I don't know if I even want to keep going with this person, you know, or if I should break things off at this time. You know, I do feel like that you could be pretty unsure about what's the best move for you. You know, another part of you says maybe I should stay and try and work things out or do this or that. What the universe is saying for you at this time is that you need to focus on what you want, and despite of what anybody else is saying. Here's how you should look at it. If you could do what you want to do and everyone would still just be happy with your choice, automatically they'll just be and rejoice for whatever choice you would choose, then choose that way, okay? You know, because it's like this, don't let people rule your life. Definitely don't let that happen, okay? Now, when I look over at your realms of finance, you do have endings. It says you may leave a position or be terminated. However, there's always a new opportunity ahead. You may change careers entirely, okay? You know, so I do feel like that you definitely might end up finding something coming to an end, so that way the new can come in for you. You know, you do have this hermit popping up at this time, so you might be searching at this time for something or looking for what the new is going to be in your life. As you continue to search, and you're going to find, I guarantee you're going to find, but it might be better for you to be searching at this time for you to be able to find, okay? That's what I'm getting for you in realms of finance. Overall spirit message, what I got for you is the blue heron. It says make a stand for what you believe in, do what feels right in spite of others, okay? So I do feel like that you got to trust your thoughts, like I already said, okay? Trust your thoughts, trust the ideas that are coming to your mind, trust the visions that you see, okay? okay? You know, because only you know what's right for you at this time. You need to move with sis. That's what I'm getting for you today. And your message, let's see, we got coming up next. We have Diella. Diella the Taurus. See what we got for Diella the Taurus. What we got for Diella? What we got for Diella? Bell, and bell. Let's see what we got for you, baby. Ha ha ha. Bell. And bell, and give me one of these right here. Okay, let's talk to you, baby. So you have express your love. Go ahead and make romantic gestures. It's safe for you to express your love. So I feel like that you should be expressing your love at this time. The more that you express your love at this time, the better things are going to work out for you. You're really the only one that's in control of your reality, okay? You know, if there's things that you're not liking, if there's things that you don't enjoy about your reality, just things you don't want happening, you can change it. You just have to change it. You know what I mean? As you put forth the work, you're able to see that your efforts won't be wasted, okay? But take control at this time. When it comes to the realms of money, you have freedom. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal, but time off will help you get clear, okay? So I do feel like that taking some time off might be good for you at this time. I feel like you have a strong foundation to where you can do such when it comes to that Four of Pentacles. You know, so your foundation is laid. Everything's going to really work out for you. But I do feel like you kind of got to upgrade, and it might be good for you to kind of take some time away so that way you can figure out how you're going to upgrade. That might be looking like becoming an entrepreneur. That might be looking like adding another job. You know, that might be looking like staying at the job you already have and just doing some things different at it, you know. But I feel like you kind of got to focus on what you're doing to expand. We have the mouse in your overall spirit message. It says you're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you know, I feel like you got to pay close attention. Look at her, really focus at this time. I feel like as you really do place your focus on what you're doing, you know, and look for the small details, things are going to really start to work out for you. Now, here's what I mean by that. Let's say that you're dealing with love, and you're like, okay, well, things never work out for me in the realms of love. Look at the small details, like the fact that you say and you believe that things will never work out for you in the realms of love. That's the first part that you're messing up at right there. You know what I mean? So I feel like that as you can kind of really find the small things, you know, the little small details make all the difference, okay? You know, so you're able to do that by placing your focus on what you're wanting, okay? Really place focus on what you're trying to do, and as you place that focus there, you'll be able to happen. Okay, that's all I'm going to for today. And your message, let me know the for the comments down below. We got Glam, the Cancer, coming up next. What's up, Glam? Let's see what we got for you and your love, money, spirit message. Now, if you guys have not, make sure you guys contact me to get the world's strongest marriage spells, the world's strongest obsessive spells, the world's strongest financial spells, you know, or even if you guys want to work one-on-one with me, we have a $300,000 package, not $3,000. We have a $300,000 package. You guys can work one-on-one with me. It's for 12 months, okay? It's one of our smaller packages on the smaller end, but that is a great package deal. You guys will get unlimited workings done, great workings, okay? So you guys want to contact me at 682-446-0265. That is 682-446-0265. Let's go ahead and dive into it at this time. So now you have, this could be the one. You've already met your romantic partner that you seek. It says, you have the Three of Pentacles popping up for you. So I do feel like that somebody that you've already met, this romantic partner you see you've already met, like somebody, you're going to have marriage with this person. I feel like you might know this person because this person is a perfectionist. This person could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo, and they're just very much so about some sort of perfection, like doing things right. You know, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it the right way. Might be something that they say or something like that. Okay, you know, I feel like that the one that you're wanting is already showing you that they want you. Okay, so this could be like someone you're already with, or it could be a friend or something like that. But I feel like that there's something is leading towards marriage moving forward, okay? The month of March is going to be the one that really explains everything for you. During the month of March, everything's going to really just be aligned for you when it comes to this person. Okay, now we got cultivation. You're in the growing phase right now. You must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. Yes, you definitely must continue to do such, all right? So I do feel like that you have gone through, you know, maybe things didn't flow for you the way that you wanted them to. Maybe the abundance wasn't coming through the way that you wanted at that time. Maybe something didn't happen the way that you had intended, which is fine. You know, sometimes that's what happens, you know, but you have to kind of release and keep going. You can't just sit here and say, woe is me, that didn't work, or woe is me, that happened, and so life sucks, I'm just going to sit here and complain. No, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. You know, you need to keep cultivating, keep trying at this time. Try something new, try something different, but keep knocking on that door, okay, and things will definitely work out for you. We got the unicorn popping up. It says, judgment, indulge in your creativity, imaginative, and magical side through some forms of artistic expression. Yeah, you got to indulge, you know, in your magical expression at this time, okay? I feel like that as you do indulge in your magical expression, this is going to make things work out for you, okay? You know, utilizing that creative feminine energy. You know, I feel like you kind of got to look within yourself and create your world. You know, what is the life that you're wanting? You know, as you know the life you're wanting, then take the time, go within, visualize, go within, and then make it happen. You know what I mean? Create that world within yourself. As you create that world within yourself, then the world on the exterior will start to reflect the world on the interior, okay? That's what we get for today in your message. Baby, hey, look at the numbers in the comments down below, you dig? We got coming up next, K123. K123, you're gonna have to wait. I'm at my hour mark. Okay, shout out to everybody who happened to live on today. We will be back in, I gotta do my rituals with Sirron. I have some other clients I gotta get to. So we'll probably come back maybe later on tonight. But for those of you guys who made it on the list, you guys will be having your readings done as well. We'll pick up on the list where we left off. Now remember, for those of you guys who needed the world's most powerful spell workings, contact me. We can have you delivered back to you in 1 to 7 days. If you guys are in need of being able to make $30,000 a month, you guys want to contact me, get my Clauneck money spell from $12,000 to $30,000 every single month through the Clauneck money spell. If you need something that's going to make you more money, just contact me. We have other spells that will help you guys to really expand further, okay? It's really about amplification. Now, if you guys are dealing with any health issues, definitely contact me at 682-446-0265. Tell me your situation. We'll get you a consultation, okay? Now, consultations are only $150. As you guys book your consultation, you guys will be able to get $50 off today and today only, all right? That's by calling 682-446-0265. Or you guys, if you're overseas, if you're in Canada, Dubai, London, Copenhagen, Spain, you guys can contact me on WhatsApp at +1 214 283 6342. That's +1 214 283 6342. Okay, remember, we do have the world's most powerful workings for those of you guys who's wanting to have something done immediately. All right, other than that, I'm going to see you guys a little later on. We out this mug, man. Peace.